What's going on, everyone, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Today's project is this Ryobi Backpack Blower, and the problem is that it starts and runs, but it doesn't run very well. Let's take a good look at it, find out what's wrong with it, and hopefully we can fix it. In this video, we try and repair this blower. However, it may not be the exact repair you need to make to yours. We'll explore other options later in the video. Now, this is not considered a commercial backpack blower by any means, but it's more than enough for any homeowner to use around the house. The problem with it is that it starts and runs, but when you squeeze the throttle, it struggles to get up to speed, and it never does. We could go deep into troubleshooting this problem, but I need to get this working sooner than later, so we're going to do this the quick and easy way first. Now, if it doesn't work, then we'll invest more time into diagnosing it. The first thing I want to do is start this blower and see the problem, because it might give us a clue as to what the problem really is. So our first clue is that it doesn't want to stay running on a cold start. Let's try it again and see if it'll stay running this time. So the second time we got it to stay running, and as the engine got warmer, it ran better, but it didn't get to full speed. What it looks like is the engine is starving for fuel. Cold engines need a lot of fuel, but as it gets warmer, it requires less and less fuel. So I'm guessing we can get away with a slight carb adjustment versus a full carb rebuild or replacement. To make adjustments to this particular carburetor, we need a special tool. It's the Pac-Man tool, and you can buy these on any large online store. Just take your pick. The carburetor's adjustment screws are not very visible, so making these adjustments will be very hard to impossible to see. To help visualize the adjustments, I've got a different carburetor to show you. This side of the carburetor is the side closer to the engine. The adjustment screw closer to the engine is the L screw, and it adjusts fuel flow at idle. The one further away from the engine is the H screw, and it deals with full throttle fuel delivery. Now, since it won't rev up, we'll turn out the L screw first, and it might improve the high speed response. And if it's needed, we'll turn out the H screw. I'll start with the L screw by turning it counterclockwise a quarter turn, and then we'll start it and see if it improves the engine response. Now it's running a lot better, but its throttle response is a bit slow when squeezing the throttle, so I'm going to turn out the L screw just a bit more. I'm also going to turn the idle screw clockwise a bit to give it more engine speed at idle. So it's running much better and it's getting very close to full speed. What I'm going to do now is let the engine cool down and then restart it, making sure it works like it's supposed to, and then make any final tweaks. So my question is, would you buy and use this backpack blower? Would you want your friends seeing you use this thing around your yard, or would you rather spend your money on a Stihl or a Husqvarna unit? I know how I feel about it, but I'm more curious about your answer. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I hope to see you in my next video.